Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Hindu newspaper headline. So, first of all, Adani crash stalls Parliament. Opposition 6 JPC probe. Next, firms stock continue to plunge after FPO removal. Next, Adani crisis will play out in the market, say senior official. Next, RBI set to seek details on loan to the group. Next, BJP candidate list out of Nagaland. Meghalaya polls. Next, protest over locals eviction grows in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, the day after. Next, expect states to tap rupees 1.3 lakh crore capex loan window quicker. Financial Minister. Next, no bar on contesting 2 seats in one election. Next, wait for interest credit for 2021-22 prolongs for lack of EPF subscribers. Next, UAPA political tool truth will come out, says Kappan. On page number 6 in showcase section under that, the making of a con man. Next, Tusker Love. Next, on page number 7 in state section under that, BJP suffers jolt after MVA win Nagpur seat in MLC election. Next, Manipur law and order situation has imposed governor. Next, CM slammed over frontier Nagaland issue. Next, trial in Mumbai triple blast case starts after 11 years. Next, SGPC appoints guides to help foreign and domestic tourists. Next, Maharashtra ATS file charge sheet against 5 PFI members. Next, CBI inquiry against Jalandhar police chief. On page number 8 in state section under that, we have leads on motive for Odisha Minister Das murder claims, crime branch. Next, protest over locals eviction grow in Jammu and Kashmir. Azad meets Amit Shah. Next, Nadda to address 2 election rallies in Tripura. On page number 9 in state section under that, Congress neglected project since 1960. Next, Angush in AP over budget aid to upper Bhadra project. Next, Kerala recovered strongly, clocked 12.01% growth in 2021-22, says Economic Review. Next, Telangana budget session starts today. Next, written recommendation to elevate lawyer Victory Govri. Next, TDP leader shoot at in AP for arrested. Next, PFI Hartal High Court orders releases of assets erroneously attached. Next, two charred to death after car catches fire in Kannur. Next, Aero India 2023 LCA Tejas will be the star attraction at the Indian Pavilion. Next, Ramesh Karkhuhuli in Delhi to seek meeting with Amit Shah. Next, Yamin Capex Court 6 reports from Nimisha Priya. On page number 10 in editorial page section under that, a short for science. Next, right reading of post cleverage political parties. Next, fire and ice. Next, trading more within Asia makes economic sense. Next, on page number 11 in opinion section under that, should the government put out a white paper on Ladakh? Next, Chat GPT and the future of journalism. Next, horn of plenty, but for how long? Next, Nexon extends olive branch to Congress. Next, League of Nations. On page number 12 in news section under that, no surprises in BJP list of candidates for Nagaland, Meghalaya assembly polls. Next, government showing seats of militancy in Ladakh, Wangchuk. Next, government can seek rethink of collegium recommendations. Next, AID, AI, A, sorry, again repeating, AIADMK amended bylaws are still under challenge, says Election Commission. Next, let operative behind 3 IED blast in Jammu held. Next, no decision to bring in UCC as of now, Rijiju. On page number 13 in news section under that, cut in Manrega's outlay is not a concern. Somantan. Next, MOB blocks highway near Hosur over delayed permission for bull race. Next, SKM activist flag reduced share for agri food security. Next, RNPS funds safe after Adani crash, asked Bakhel. Next, Setback to a project not reflection of India's policy for neighborhood. Next, calls were made to arrest stock market slump Mamta. Next, Congress to hold protest outside LIC SBI offices on Feb 6 probe. On page number 13 in news section under that, India hands over 100 nautical chart to Kenya after survey. Next, Delhi exercise policy case. Court takes note of ED charge sheet. Next, senior IAS officer in Bihar seen hurling abuse in video. Next, domestic violence constable told to pay export to ex-wife. Next, city's database reveals red sender smuggling. Next, judges lawyer unite to ensure welfare of pregnant students. Next, 42% of inmates in Punjab's prisons are accused of convicts in narcotics cases. Next, 2,357 attacks in 20 years claim Asiatic black bear on a short refuse in Kashmir. Next, unique quality of Rama. उसका next on page number 15 in world section under that, jailed Iran filmmaker Jafar Panahi on hunger strike against detention. Next, Burkina urges federation with Mali for joint economic cloud. Next, Australia is removing British monarchy from its banknotes. Next, North Korea warns of overwhelming nuclear force to counter the US. Next, Putin predicts victory over new regimes in Ukraine. Next, US open embassy in Solomon Islands. Next, US military to get greater access to Philippines bases. Next, Pakistan Moscow bomber was in police uniform. Next, Iran threatens Israel of payback for the attack. Next, Hong Kong offers 5 lakh free air tickets after COVID isolation sheds quarantine. Then I comes to page 16 business section under that. RBI said to seek details of bank's loan to Adani Group. Next, NSE adds surveillance process for 3 Adani firms. Next, rigid credit guarantee plan for MSME to take effect April 1. Next, central bank need to retain higher for longer tech. Next, Ashok Lane quarter 3 net jump to rupees 361 crore on boost sales. Next, Coromandel International net surge 38% to rupees 527 crore. Next, Apollo Tyres quarter 3 net more than doubles to rupees 138 crore. Next, a well-crafted budget with right mix of capex and fiscal prudence. Next, Sundaram Fasteners quarter 3 net profit rises 3% to rupees 106 crore. Next, NMDC rises prices of lump or fines. On page number 17 in sports section under that, Raphinha and Lewandowski help Barcelona overcome Real Betis. Next, Malan, Butler and Archer earn consolidation win for England. Next, Schlumacher adds McLaren reserve role to Mercedes backup. Next, Mbappe hurt ahead of Bahrain clash in Champions League. Next, Typhoon Tryon blows away India in big clash. Next, don't try to be a Surya or Tripathi. Be yourself. Hardik advice to Gill. Next, nominees for the Superstar of the Year Female Award. Next, Chennai YN bounces back. Odisha's next, Austria's look for the Murphy effect. On page number 18 in sports section under that, Punjab in control after a day of gripping action. Next, Sai Pranit enters last at George Hashmita bow out. Next, teenager Aman win bronze in Zagreb Open Wrestling. Next, LSC appoints athlete Shushantika to promote cricket. Next, Saudi Arabia to host 2027 Asia Cup football. Next, Anirudh Vijay Sundar duo down in quarterfinals. Next, Bambari takes on Rune in Davis Cup opening rubber. Next, Aveldo primed to repeat. Next, Vukomaniwoki could help build bridges through volleyball. On page number 19 in text and context section under that, IT department spends 57 paisa for every rupees 100 of tax collect. Next, US lays off surged in January as technology industry slashes jobs. Next, cholera cases surge in Africa countries amid vaccine shortage. Next, more than 200 antiquities retired from foreign countries. Next, Pakistan launches $2.7 billion nuclear plant under CPEC corridor. Next, putting budget 2023 into perspective. On page number 20 in text and context section under that, with Pathan, Shah Rukh Khan comes out on top of the Rakta beach of hit. On daily quiz section under that, a quiz on LeBron James, who is on the cusp of becoming the highest score in the NBA. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.